Cool. Testing.
Try it again.
Audio good, audio bad, audio.
Audio.
Oh, this is off altogether.
Yep, that's okay. Yep.
All right, so I will speak clearly into the microphone so that you can all enjoy our dulcet tones. How's that?
Better, Alan Chance says. So
Thank
you
you,
got to
Alan.
project here, guys.
I trust Alan. He's got impeccable taste. All right.
We're stripping it down. It's going to be like
I know.
unplugged.
Right.
The Holocaust After Dark unplugged. No
still-
lights, no microphone.
I'm still
just going to
dressed.
come here with a bongo some week.
So for all of you in the nosebleed seats, this is going to be 72 comics with fixed prices marked on them this evening. So it's a claim it now type setup. Little game show atmosphere we try to create to keep you folks entertained at home. We're going to be running until about 8 o'clock or so, at which point you can expect a bonus round this evening after the usual 6th round. Making sure everybody knows that. That's about the 3rd go-round on that one.
I know, that was a lot of trailers on that one.
I'll get it right eventually.
I know.
All right.
Well, the fall starts throwing you off.
Look,
obviously.
here's the important thing. You're expected to pay, damn it, by 6 p.m. on Wednesday. Well, Ryan does a great job of sending out the PayPal invoices over the course of the day on Tuesday. The deadline is 6 p.m. on Wednesday. As long as you pay by that point, you get entered in our weekly raffle. We're going to show you that weekly raffle prize here in just a little bit. Ryan likes to save that part for his segment because it makes him feel like a big man.
Big man. I don't know about that.
He is a big man. Frankly, he just fixed everything here. So yeah, pay by 6 p.m. and you'll be good. We won't send the dogs to get you. Can I hold that? I can pretend that it works.
Yeah, it could be like Dean Martin.
That's right.
Dean Martini.
In yet another way. So I really can't go through any of that again. I think I'm going to turn it over to John, and he can tell you what to do and not to do this evening. It's super important. So there you go, sir.
Well, thanks, Jake. Appreciate that. After that setup, we're able to go. Get ready. 127. Looking forward to another fun night tonight, folks. 72 new books, as Jake said. A couple of things you need to keep in mind. The first one is that we send this signal out one time. So how you receive it and how you process it is all on your end. We wish this wasn't the case, but it is. So depending on how quickly your internet connection is and how things are flowing at your home or wherever you are, has a large factor in who we see first on our end to be the successful claimant. Meaning first one to hit, say, A1 or B3, first one to Ryan's screen will be deemed a successful claimant. You may have situations where you're first on your feed or someone else might be first on your feed. The only feed that matters here is Ryan, so we appreciate people understanding that. Any questions, issues, concern, any negativity, we'll take it to the side. We're happy to address whatever you might need. We're going to explain the books to you tonight. Going to give you an overview of each one of the books. We might get down to some nitty-gritty with each one as well. Just know that we use the Overstreet Price Guide to give each book our best estimate. If you ever receive a book you're not 100% satisfied with, never a problem. Just give us a jingle back. We'll take it back 100% of the time. And we'll even pay the return postage. We want to keep this as a positive thing, right? Everybody's neutral. Everybody's here to have fun, and we like to keep it that way. So again, any negativity, we'll take it to the side. Outside of that, I'm ready for a good night. A lot of cool books tonight. We're just cracking 3 new collections and bonus round tonight. The one that Jake's mentioned 3 times is going to feature signature books. So 12 signature books. We got this unbelievable collection that somebody had accumulated over at least 15 years of signed books, shows, all types of things. So we're happy to show you those with you. And those will be in the bonus round, hosted by Jake. Let's get the first round going. We'll go from there after Ryan.
All right.
Ryan Ford.
Welcome, everyone. If it's your first time joining us for these auctions, when you make a successful claim, we need your email address that's associated with your PayPal account sent to us via a private message so we can invoice you. We invoice it via PayPal, so just in case Gmail, we've noticed sometimes we'll send it to either a promotions folder or a junk folder. So if you don't see it, please check those folders there. Payment is due by 6 p.m. on Wednesday, which you get entered in for this raffle for the CBCS 9.6 non-player number 1. So that's from Image Comics. All right, so that is this week's raffle prize.
Cool story. Dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dudes riding dinosaurs.
Been optioned.
Dudes and dudesses riding dinosaurs.
It's been optioned.
Nate Simpson. Good stuff. First print.
Let's do
9.6.
it.
So that's the freebie. You got any bonus cards? You got anything else fun to talk about tonight?
Absolutely.
The bonus cards. You know, we're back at it here after a week off, and it takes us a little bit getting back in the flow. There you go, Jake. Flow me, baby.
So, sprinkled throughout the evening, we've got some randomly hidden bonus cards behind some of the auction books. So what that means is if you claim a book and one of these bad boys or somebody like it is waiting for you, you'll get a discount off the book you claimed, you'll get some free prize, or who knows, you may even get the book for free.
Free.
Or you'll get to watch John dance. It's one or the other, nobody really knows. But yeah, these are sprinkled
I'm not
randomly
going to say anything.
throughout the evening. We got a bunch of new ones to reveal this tonight, so keep watching.
Those that know, know.
Those that know, that's
Those
right.
that don't, might. Let's make sure we're well centered here. Let me double check my math. Jesus, outstanding. Oh, there it is.
Not too bad.
Let's do it. Round number 1 of 6.
106.
One of 7 if we talk
Yeah,
about
we talked about the bonus round. That's 7 this evening. Each round lasts for 10 minutes. So we're going to
Jacobapalooza.
start the clock here in just a little bit. Is everybody ready?
I'm ready to go. I'm not sure where the hell the microphone is, so let me do this. I'm actually going to turn down the music just a little bit. You gotta do it. We ready?
Ready. All right, so if you want to claim the book we're about to reveal in round number 1 here, you would type A1 in the comments because this is the A1 spot.
T's and
All right,
C's.
Chris, let's kick that clock off. Here we go, A1.
Personal favorite here right out of the gate. It is a copy of Marvel Comics Marvel Zombies, issue 1, 2009. So this is Marvel Zombies 4, issue 1, 2009. Estimated to be in near mint condition. It features a phenomenal Greg Land cover with our friends from the Legion of Monsters. Big Legion of Monsters fan, always have been.
I have Mark Spector for A1.
Yeah, well, but nah, it's a great pickup. Marvel Zombies, so Legion of Monsters as zombies. I already figured they already were zombies.
Pretty cool.
Greg Land, though, cover's phenomenal. Mark Spector.
Ready for A2. Check it out. What do we got?
A2 is a copy of Spider-Man 2099 number 1 from 2014. Book is estimated to be in near mint plus or above condition. Written by Peter David, this series. J. Scott Campbell provided this variant cover of Miguel O'Hara, a.k.a. Spider-Man 2099. So that's a variant. Spider-Man 2099 near mint plus a beauty. $17, and that's going to be in the A2 slot.
A2.
I'm going to rotate these books through. Rather than, I want to bid 50 cents. 50? Do I have 50? Do I have 75? Let's go.
A3.
A3 is our first set of the night. This is a phenomenal set. In fact, Marvel's Loki issues 1 to 4, 2004. All are in near mint plus condition. Got these unbelievable high-grade covers and the writing by Rodri and Assad Ribic doing the covers and the interiors. This is badass.
That Chi Lee for A3.
Mr. Lee.
A3. And let's show everybody
Yeah,
that last
phenomenal.
cover. Oh.
A3, right?
A3, you're correct.
Yep.
Princess Python says 10% off. All right.
Princess, so 10% on Sue. $27 for Mr. Lee. And those will be applied at the time of invoicing. Ryan keeps a tight rein on that world. You're like the little finger in this place.
Yes.
Master of coin.
All right, A4, everybody. A4.
A4. I'm pretty pumped about this one. This is Adventures of Superman, issue 466 from 1990. This book is in near mint plus condition. Dan Jurgens and Dick Giordano teaming up, the creative team. First appearance of the character Hank Henshaw.
Oh, wow.
Mr. Henshaw later becomes the cyborg Superman. It all starts happening here. Then we get to Resurrection, but I didn't realize it was in this one.
And it was just before the
First
bombing.
Hank Henshaw.
Still
Pretty awesome.
75
It's a great
cents.
book. Thanks, Chris. The Chris Davis. He's got his own stick. I can't wait to see him.
Here's A5.
A5 is a copy of the Vertigo book, Red Thorn, issue 1 from 2016. This book is in near mint plus or above. It's a really sharp copy of this book. David Braille is the writer, and Marianne Hetrick does the artwork and that fabulous cover. This one's already been optioned to BBC TV.
Lots of claims. One's Bob Marks for A5.
Bob
All
Marks
right.
is the first one in. And it's a double haul, which means he
It's a
gets a
double
freebie. Oh, he's going to get a book.
Chris's favorite book, Cowboys and Insects, is your
was-
double haul book,
It was
Bob.
a good read, and nuclear testing leads to increased size insects, and that creates new job opportunities for cowboys to start wrangling the bugs.
You can tell Chris loves it because he knew
That
that by
actually sounds
heart.
pretty cool.
Yeah, it was a cool.
All right,
book.
so
I
that's
really
a
liked
freebie. So Bob Marks gets that plus that great book. Thanks, Bob. Red Thorn. That one's on a lot of people's lists right now.
A6 coming at you, yeah.
A6 is a copy of the original Volume 1 Marvel Comics G.I. Joe Real American Hero, issue 5 from 1982. This book is in near mint or above condition, features white pages. You sometimes read out the pages if they're exemplary or if you want to know in a more vintage book. This one has, again, white pages written by Larry Hama. The Hammer. $20, Volume 1, G.I. Joe. That thing pops.
That's
Joe
awesome.
Barone for A6.
Mr. Barone. Was looking forward to seeing Joe. It's like Joe World back here. Joe B.
B1.
B1 is a copy. Yes, you know him, you love him. Marvel Comics Dark Hawk. Well, I'm from Boston, so let me tone it down. Dark Hawk, issue 1 from 1991. This book is in near mint plus condition. So 9496 on this one. Really sharp book. Something to keep in mind as we try to get these books prepped up to get in the best form that they can be. So in most cases, they've already been pressed and cleaned. So Manoli, our man about town, Manoli, preps these books up. So you're getting the choicest books that you can get. And there's a real value in that, right? Mm-hmm. Pressing and clean is $20. So rolling that up, do some math. Great copy of Dark Hawk, issue 1. And that's the case for, again, a large majority of the books in here tonight. 1991, near mint plus, Danny Fingeroth and Mike Mantley teaming up on that one to create the first appearance of Dark Hawk.
Cool.
That helmet, man, that thing must be tight. I always want to, you know? It's like the ear flaps are tight. Can't get it above his head. Big fan favorite, Dark Hawk.
B2.
B2 is a copy of DC Comics Batman Beyond issue 1 from 2015, near mint plus. It's a first print copy written by Dan Jurgens and Bill Chang doing the artwork, including that cover. First series with Tim Drake as the Batman Beyond, not Terry McGinnis. Tim Drake, we know Tim Drake. Robin number 3. They're in our universe. Like ours, yeah, they're out there. You know they are. Batman Beyond, there it is. Tim Drake, Robin, $10. And that one's going to be in the B2 slot.
B2.
Once we get through the round completely, we'll take another spin around. Jake will spin us around. There's a large glare back there that when we go to show the books, you got to kind of lean them forward.
We'll fix
Thanks,
that.
pal.
B3.
B3 is a copy of West Coast Avengers, issue 47 from 1989. Near mint or above the estimated grade of this one, written in pencils by Mr. John Byrne. This is a newsstand copy of this book. A little lower left-hand corner there, you got a little barcode. Start getting direct. Newsstands become a little more desirable. So Avengers West Coast, this features an appearance by the White Vision as well. Early White Vision. Wanda Maximoff and the White Vision. John Byrne. Near mint or above, $15. Nice buy. B3.
That's in the B3 spot.
B3.
Here's B4.
B4 is a copy of Amazing Spider-Man issue 9 from 2014. This book is estimated to be in near mint plus or above condition. It's an incredibly high-grade copy. Amazing Spider-Man number 9. Dan Slott, Oliver Copial is the artist. This is a Gabrielle Gelato 1 in 25 variant, actively selling for 99 plus. It's even got Spider-Wolf on there. Spider-Man Noir. So a 1 in 25 ratio variant by Gabrielle Gelato, part of the Spider-Verse run. Near mint plus, a choice copy, $75, and that's going to go in the B4 slot.
B5. What do we got?
B5 is a copy of All New Wolverine, issue 1 from 2016. This book is in near mint plus or above condition as well. It's more high-grade goodness. Bengal does the cover. This is the first first X-23 as Wolverine.
Chewy for B5.
B5,
B5.
Mr. Lee.
Oh, what do we got? Boop. 35% off to Mr. Lee.
Yeah, Mr. Lee seems to sniff those out.
B6.
6, last one around again. Jake will take us
right.
back around.
Let's check it out.
Another Spider-Man book. Amazing Spider-Man. So a recent release here. Amazing Spider-Man issue 62. Near mint or above condition in this 1 in 10 new costume design variant by Dustin Weaver. So Spidey gets a new costume. There it is right here. This is the 1 in 10 variant by Dustin Weaver. Near mint or above. Great buy at $15. And that's in B6.
B6 spot.
B6.
All right, what do we got left?
Not mess around with some lights.
In the A2 spots, we have here Spider-Man 2099. This is the Peter David series from 2014. And this happens to be the J. Scott Campbell variant. Near mint or better condition. Near mint plus for $17. That's in the A2 spot.
I have Chewy for A2.
A2.
It's a nice copy.
We'll move it on downstairs to the B1 slot there. Thank you, Chris. Actually, Chris, you want to hand it to me real quick?
You got it.
So in the B1 spot, just a reminder here, we have Darkhawk, number 1 from 1991. Near mint plus condition with white pages. This is, of course, the first Darkhawk for $35. That is in the B1 spot. Next, Chris is going to remind us what is in the B2 spot, and it is Batman Beyond number 1. This is from 2015, and it's the first time we get Tim Drake as Batman Beyond. Just $10 for this Near Mint Plus book from 2015. That is the first print of Batman Beyond number 1 in the B2 spot. Real quick, checking out the B3. That is an Avengers West Coast number 47 from 1989. We got it's a newsstand copy, and it's the White Vision.
White Vision.
Near mint or better condition. Great John Byrne book with white pages, $15.
We're going to get the White Vision again.
Yeah, we'll see him again. B4 is that Amazing Spider-Man Gabrielle Delato 1 in 25. And this is from 2014 in near mint or better condition.
Gorgeous book.
Yeah, really nice. It's been selling for $99.99. We've got ours for $75. That's a 1 in 25 variant. Lastly, but not leastly, B6, Amazing Spider-Man number 62. This is back when Spidey got a new costume just a little bit ago. This is the 1 in 10 design variant by Dustin Weaver. Near mint or better condition.
B4.
B4 going to Chi Lee.
Nice.
All right.
Mr. Lee went online.
It's a nice book. It's in
All
great
right.
shape.
That wraps up round number
So we
1.
debated sending that one in, candidly,
Yeah.
for what they go for. Graded.
Oops.
But we got to put them out for the people.
So while we set up for round number 2,
Benescots.
we're going to tell you a little bit about some of the books coming out from Marvel this week. Some of Marvel's new books include Alien number, I believe that's number 4.
In Heckley.
Very good. Yeah, absolutely.
The covers
Nice.
have been amazing.
Mark, speaking of great covers, Mark Brooks doing the Doctor Doom wedding issue for Fantastic Four here. This is not a particular issue, rather it's an ongoing story arc right now.
Is he getting married, Doom?
He's getting married.
He
Yep.
really is doomed.
Yep. Heroes Reborn number 7. This is the penultimate issue of this Marvel event. It's coming out this Wednesday. Plus, we've got the great big Venom number 200. There's a first appearance in here. People are already buzzing about on the interwebs. Pretty excited for this book. It's going to be an oversized issue. Next issue of Star Wars is out this week, continuing the War of the Bounty Hunters tie-ins, and Chris doesn't care about this book. It's Planet-Size X-Men. It's Jonathan Hickman one-shot that's supposed to cause some big ripples in the X universe.
Cool.
So that'll be out this Wednesday, along with many other Marvel comics.
War of the Bounty Hunters has been killing it. People digging it. Is that no? Sitting in
No, that's just straight up.
regular Venom?
Venom. Yep.
All right, interesting. All right, cool beans. Let's do it. Slide us back down, down, down. Yeah, I'll have to just keep on working the glare. Nice job, guys.
All right.
Is
Round
this
2.
round 2?
Round 2, kicking off with A1. Let's see what we got.
A1 is a copy of The Avengers, issue 33. This was released in early 2020, so a lot of people missed this one pre-pandemic. Near Mint Plus, first print. Jason Aaron and Javier Garon. This is Moon Knight versus The Avengers, the ultimate throwdown. You got the origin of Uru, and this was one of those ones that had a low print run. It was a skip, again, pre-pandemic. Couple months before, and you'll notice a couple months afterwards. In the coming years, books will be tough to find around that time frame.
So Mark Spector just beaten Chi Li.
It's a great start. Early 2020 and just towards the end of 2020, the books are. There's nobody around to receive them, so it was here we go.
A2 coming at you.
A2 is a copy of the classic Amazing Spider-Man issue 328 from 1990. This book is estimated to be in near mint minus or above condition. So thinking it's a 9.2-ish, might be even a little bit above that, candidly. David McElhinney's the writer, and Todd McFarlane doing that awesome cover and doing the interiors as well.
Carlo Favazza for A2.
Mr.
A2.
Baza. Always appreciate it. Carlo.
And just beating Chi Li.
Just beating Chile. Mr. Lee's.
A3.
He had the connection last week, it seemed.
Here we go, A3.
This is always one of my favorites. DC Comics Justice League issue 6. So part of the New 52 launch from 2012. This book is in near mint plus condition, written by Jeff Johns. Interiors by Jim Lee. This is the 1:25 ratio variant by Avon Reese. And that is the image. Upper left-hand shoulder. There it is. Final piece. Great book. $30. And that one is in the A3 slot. Thank you, Jake. Good handoff. You guys are like a relay team. I like to bid 50 cents on A3.
That must mean this is A4.
No, I meant 75. This is a copy of Marvel's Captain America issue 41 from 2008. Near mint, the estimated. Ed Brubaker and Steve Epting, the creative team. This is a early Bucky Cap cover. So part of Death of Cap Act 3. So Captain America had just been killed and getting into the Death of Cap story. This is Act 3. It's just a badass cover. And I love that Falcon comic costume too, to the left-hand side. See it? It's really different. Great Bucky Cap cover, so that one's in the A4 slot, $15. Thank you, Jake. I'm just starting to get the flashcards now, Jake. Thanks, buddy. Keep working with me.
This is A5. What do we got for A5?
We're going to offer 2 of these, as denoted by the blue starburst there in the upper left-hand corner. These are both copies of Old Man Skywalker. So this was a self-published book put out by Daniel Warren Johnson. Scarce and few and far between. Actively selling for $150 plus online. Daniel's been great to us and hooked us up and wanted to support the shop and give us some things we can generate some revenue with. Within this one is also, each one has a sketch on the inside cover, so it's a photo of one of the books. They both have an inside original sketch, a remark, let's say, signed by Daniel Warren Johnson. Again, the guy is just tremendous.
Bob Marks, 85.
75 is half price. It's awesome, and we appreciate the support of it. And thanks again to Daniel Warren Johnson making these available to us. So $75.
And Kiwi for
Mr. Lee, I think
Awesome.
on our shop, I think we offer for $129, but gotta pass around Daniel Warren Johnson love. The guy's just such a great dude, great family, so supportive. We appreciate him. Congrats to both of you, just great pieces.
A6 is a big one. Here we go.
A6 is a full 4X set featuring The Deadly Hands of Kung Fu, Shang-Chi. Issues 1 to 4 from 2014. Each book is in Nament or above condition. All first prints. They feature Dave Johnson covers. I love that 70s style spy issue.
Alan Shan for A6.
Awesome. Cool
Real
series.
quick here. Ooh, I love this
Dave
last one.
Johnson.
So
Deadly
cool.
Hands.
I hear he does good cereal boxes. Congrats, Alan. There's a
Yeah,
great
that
one
would
for
be,
you.
Dave Johnson. There you go. You try Tony off. Stay on target. This is on. This is going to be B1. So coming around the corner again. Jake will come back on those two beauties that are still left.
B1.
B1. Thank you, sir. I may have another.
B1.
B1 is a copy of DC Comics Future State Wonder Woman issue 1. This was early 2021, so earlier this year. This book is in Neiman Plus or above condition. It's a first print cover A by Joelle Jones. First appearance of Yara Flor, who is the new Wonder Woman.
John Kamoa for B1.
Ooh, B1 going to John. What's he got? Let's find out.
It's a nice box.
Woo, he gets a free set.
And a free set as well. Let's take them all up.
So, Martian Manhunter.
Martian Manhunter, the old 1988 4-issue limited series from DC Comics.
So
Congrats.
You look surprised by that, Chris. That was a genuine shock. I was like, holy shit. But nice buy for $15. John Kamoa. Thank you. Who we at? B2?
B2.
Thank you, Jake.
B2.
B2 is a copy of Avengers West Coast issue 62 from 1993. This book is in near mint or above condition, written by Roy Thomas, artwork by the late great, truly late great Paul Ryan. First appearance of The Timekeepers.
Ooh.
Yeah, I just heard about them
Didn't
last
they just
week.
pop up somewhere?
Yeah, Loki. Right. So first appearance of The Timekeepers. There it is.
How
Avengers
timely.
West Coast 62, near mint or above. George is dead. Call me back.
That's in the
$35. First time
B2.
keepers.
B2 spot.
Mortis as well. We're going to be hearing more about Mortis as we go along. One of our friend Kang's many guys is
I was like, yeah.
goddamn Kang. Kang's in Ant-Man officially, right? But he's going to be in
Yes.
almost everything.
Yes.
I wonder if he's going to be the big bad. Is it going to be Kang?
That kind of looks that way.
Kind of sets it up.
But if you start messing with the timelines, that shit drives me crazy. Then you don't know what you're watching is legit or is it all B3?
B3.
Keep on moving. This is one that Chris actually found us, jacked and pumped. Copy of Thor, God of Thunder, issue 4 from 2013, Nearman Plus. First print copy, Jason Aaron, Assad Ribic. Second appearance of the character Gore.
Great cover on that.
And it's pretty badass. All these Thor books in this volume is now going to become classics. They're classics. The characters introduced, the artwork, the covers, everything about them flows. Good stuff. So $45 second Gore, God Butcher. Isn't that Batman? Who's going to play him?
Yep.
Christian Bale.
Batman beats Thor.
Because he's the best of us.
That's in the B3 spots.
Gore the God Butcher.
B4.
B4 is a 2-pack, Jake, a 2-pack of Marvel Milestone editions. Both are issues 1. 1991 was the year that both these were put out. Both are in Near Mint Plus condition. They reprint these truly legendary giant size X-Men #1 and also the irregular X-Men #1. So get some reprints by Lee and Kirby and Len Wein and Dave Cockrum. So these are faithful reprints of the book, including the ads, which is pretty cool.
I've been to Shanford before.
All right.
$15 for the pair, Mr. Duchesne.
Yeah, those things are going to start picking up
Thanks, Ben.
steam with how expensive those books are.
Pretty funny. Reprints are good.
B5.
Covers. B5 is a copy of Secret Origins Special Issue 1, 1989, Near or above. White pages throughout this square-bound beauty. Brian Bolland does that cover. So I love Brian Bolland stuff. Neil Gaiman, Sam Keith. And this is, again, a square-bound book. I love that cover. Secret Origins Special. So you got all of Batman's baddies right there. Again, written by Neil Gaiman, Sam Keith doing some of the interiors of the Max fame and several others, and again Brian Ball doing the cover. Name it or above, only $12.
Cool. That's in the B5.
That's in the B5 spot. I said B5. Roger, Roger,
B6.
B5 over.
B6.
B6 is a copy of the Black Panther issue 1 from 2016. Name or above. This is a first print copy. Tasesi Coates is the writer, and Brian Stelfreeze is doing the artwork. So first print, T'Challa, the Black Panther. There's another great volume, great series. If you haven't read it, grab the trade paperback and rip through the first 20 or so issues. It's really cool. It's almost re-world building for the Black Panther in the vein of the MCU plus the classic. Tasesi Coates, there it is, $10. First print copy. He'll be back. That's in the B6 slot.
B6.
That's it. I was doing good until I came around the corner and the wheel fell off. Joker, what the hell's going on?
So, starting with the A3, what do we got? It's Justice League, number 6. In the A3 spot, it is issue number 6 from 2012. And it's, this is the one, this is the 1 in 25 ratio variant. Limited print run on this bad boy. Near mint plus condition on this copy. Very nice in the A3 spots.
Great book. Gradable copy.
A4 is Captain America number 41.
And David Morgan for B6.
B6 going to David Morgan.
Morgan.
Thank you, David Morgan. Oh, what's he got?
He needs another koozie.
David gets a free koozie.
Be the Macho Man.
Thanks, David.
I saw him drinking 3 beers in the parking lot. Not one with a koozie.
All right, this is the A4, Captain America number 41 from 2008. This is during the Ed Brubaker and Steve Epting run, of course, with a great Bucky Cap cover. This is Death of Cap, Act number 3, apparently. Near mint condition on that book
Act
in
3.
the A4 spot.
Bucky Cap.
Down here in the B2, what do we got? It's Avengers West Coast number 62 from 1993. It's the First Timekeepers, Near Mint or Better Condition, written by Roy Thomas. Well, Roy Thomas was writing the book at this point. Pretty cool. $35 $35 at this point on B2. Next door in the B3 spots. Great pickup here. Thor, God of Thunder. Issue number 4 is the second appearance of Gore, a.k.a. Christian Bale. This came out in 2013 as a Near Mint Plus condition. It's a good idea to pick up all these Jason Aaron and Asad Ribic books from the first story arc that Jason Aaron wrote on this amazing series in the B3 spot. Is that B3, Chris?
Yep. No, that was B4.
No, Thor is in B3.
I'll take Y17.
So the B5 spot, Secret Origins Special with a great Brian Bolland Batman cover here. White pages, square bound copy from 1989, near mint or better condition, just $12.
Just $12?
Yep, this anthology book's got a Neil Gaiman story,
$12.
some Sam Keith art, and yeah, it's a great pickup in the B5 spot.
Good. You got that hold and read thing? It's tough to do.
I'm not
I
sure.
know, your arm's chunking, right?
Chile for B5.
B5 going to Chi Lee for the Secret Origins Special. Thank you, sir.
Nice book. Square bound, man. Those things rip to hell.
I think that just about does it for round number 2.
I'm about ready to do my thing, though. Round 3. Halfway mark plus a bonus round. So really not the halfway mark. A little less than halfway. I'd
We'll
say
pretend
about
it's
42%.
the halfway mark.
The 43% mark of our journey. In real time. Look at Jake. He's working all of it.
Chris is going to set us up for round number 3, folks.
like Squiddly Diddly.
Don't go anywhere.
Is the screen sideways or is that Chris's head?
Don't say that. Scared me.
Chris, what do you think? Listen, for the record, I'm digging the muttons.
You just gotta dye them red.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You'll flip out the dudes. The
It's
old
one thing
dudes are
that's I
coming.
had them since I was
I love it.
18. About since
I
I
thought you were going to say
graduated.
since you were 8.
Yeah, since I graduated high school.
That's awesome.
So that's been a
Hall of
cool-
Comics mail order service. Let's do it.
Don't forget, you can subscribe here at the Hall, whether you live around the block or around the world. Go to thehollofcomics.com and click on your pull list. That'll set you up. John will tell you all about how awesome that free service is.
It really is. It's a concierge service for nothing. People firing emails at Jake at 1 in the morning. Hey, can you get me a copy of Spawn? And could you get cover C? And the guy's answering the calls at like 1 in the morning. That's commitment to the craft right there.
It's commitment to say.
And that's not Bob Craft.
I think what you
Not,
mean is I ought to be committed.
Yeah. What round? This is the halfway point? I feel like we've been like three quarters of the way full already.
This is round number 3.
Oh, let's get the shit back going again.
One of my 3 favorite books of the night.
That's what I
This one right here?
Yep.
Oh, out of the gate? Awesome.
Yep. Out of the
That's
gate
cool.
is one of my 3
All right,
favorite
Johnny Mac
books.
Daddy's calling it. Let's do it.
Here we go. A1. Boop.
A1 is a copy of Top Cow Comics Hardcore Issue 1 from 2012. This book is in Near Mint Plus condition, so really high-grade copy of this book. It's a first print copy written by Robert Kirkman. It's already been optioned to become a Universal movie.
Ooh.
All right, John Kamoa for A1.
That didn't take
Kamoa.
long.
It's
Good pull on that one.
a nice. Things are going for 75 plus.
Quick synopsis of the story. Assassins can download themselves into any person's body and use them.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Oh, that's crazy.
That sounds good. I'll buy that for $1. All right, A2.
A2 is a copy of the classic
Watch that.
Marvel Comics Giant Size Werewolf by Night, issue 4 from 1975. This book is estimated to be in fine minus condition. It's got a little pull away on the lower left-hand side of the cover.
Right
Yeah,
here?
the square bound. So considerably fine minus, but a beauty for $17.
Chris Davis for A2.
Chris Davis, Doug Munch, and Gil Kane doing that cover.
Everybody wanted A2.
Yeah.
Jack Russell versus Jared Leto. Jack Russell beats his ass. A3.
A3.
A3 is a copy of Justice League. So recent release here, Justice League issue 1 from 2018. That was like a decade ago. 2018 Near Mint Plus. Scott Snyder and Jim Chung. That's a Jim Lee cover B. Sold out cover B, in fact. It's a first print copy.
Nice.
Jim Lee, the Batman. I think
And that-
freaking awesome.
That is in the A3
Does he have the
spot.
leg pouches there around his cast? I don't think he's doing
For
that.
A3.
I don't think he's doing that myself.
The leg pouches.
Yeah, the old Deadpool pouches around the calves.
I'm going to start
Yeah, I
wearing
don't know.
pouches when I wear shorts, so it really shows off my
it's-
thighs. A4.
A4 is a copy of Marvel Comics Fantastic Four issue 240 from 1982. This book is near mint or above. So a really nice copy of this book. White pages, John Byrne, Terry Austin.
Best-
Fantastic Four 240.
Best FF run ever.
Yeah,
fight
one
me.
of the best FF runs ever.
Fight me.
Without a doubt.
Franz and Sissa for A4.
And people should start scoffing those Fantastic Four books
Yep.
up because here we go.
Here we go.
As soon as you can imagine the logo or that first teaser poster gets announced, Fantastic Four, people will be losing it.
I'll have to
It's
call
coming.
in. I'll call in sick.
Ice cream
A5.
man's coming! This is a full 6X set of X-Men Curse of the Mutants issues, again 1 to 6 from 2010. Near mint or above throughout the 6X set. Vince Gischler, Paco Medina, and Adi Granov doing the covers.
Wow.
I enjoyed this. Actually, I really liked it. It's a good story. Really liked it. The grandson of Dracul.
Look at that
Just
cover.
right there.
That's when Jubilee's still a vampire,
I'm gonna
too.
get you.
Jubilee's a vampire. Curse of the Mutants went throughout the Marvel Universe for a bit, right? All in the X-Men titles?
Yep.
So they actually went for it, did the whole thing as what if they were. I was like, that's cockamamie, man. Dracula's gonna fight the X-Men, but when you get into it, I was like, oh, that's fucking pretty badass.
Chile for A5.
Pretty
A5
awesome.
to Chi Li. Well, don't forget there was
It's a great read.
that
Is
old
that in trade?
I don't know.
I haven't seen one.
I should check that out. There's a lot of stuff that's out of print. It's getting maddening. I mean, classic stuff's now out of print. Silly.
A6, folks. Here we go. A6.
A6 is a copy of Batman Beyond issue 25 from 2018. This book is in Neiman Plus condition.
Shiny.
First print foil cover featuring the first appearance of the character Elena Grayson. First Elena Grayson. Batman Mythos. First print.
Wait a minute.
That's a
Wait a minute.
Cinderella. What? Whoa! Kill him off. Kill
Killing
my
Moth
buzz.
says 50% off.
Ah, so $12.50. $12.50, and if we sell out the round, it'll even be
It's an
under
extra
$10. Wow, Jesus, I'm dying.
It's crazy.
All right,
Whoever came up with that idea
yeah,
must have been drinking.
I was that night. There's no question.
B1.
This one here's got a little bit of description to it, right, Jake? This
Yes,
is
sir.
Turtle Soup, issue 1. So this is Mirage Comics, so the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles primary. Mirage Comics, Turtle Soup, number 1 from 1987. This book is estimated to be in fine plus, fine minus condition. It's a first print copy. Features work by Eastman and Laird, Steve Bissett, known for his Swamp Thing work, as well as Stan Sakai. So, Mr. Lee, a couple things. So flip that over, Jake. Want to make sure you see the back cover. There's a little bit of scuffing on the back.
Okay, hold on a second.
This is just one of those ones you don't see in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle world. So it's a black cover. It's a little bit of scuffing on the back. It's graded. It's appropriately. One other thing in this, and Jake's going to pan out. You want to make sure you... So this is a manufacturer defect in this. There was no top staple ever issued with this book. So it's got a bottom staple, and it's not detached because there's no staple. So it's considered a manufacturer error. Triple checked it with our man in Manoli, but there's nothing there. Pretty interesting. So no, there's no puncture on the outside, but yeah, manufacturer, double checking, Mr. Lee. It's actually, I would send it in and ask for that label. Mr. Lee, yeah, good. All right, good to go. It's a great pickup. First time that we've seen that one here. Came in, again, one of the recent collections that we have. So that was going to Chile.
And it's a double hull book.
And it's double hull, so that gets, wow. Chris's book to click.
Chris, tell us all about Cowboys and Insects.
The U.S. starts.
Is this deja vu?
It's just like what was it called? Incentive?
That was funny.
Yeah.
Inception.
Inception. Incentive?
Incentive?
Yeah,
Yeah, really.
I saw the
What
Kmart.
theater did
Jake
you
had
go
a
to?
great weekend.
That's like going to get like the offshoot films.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you done? Yeah. Okay.
Spectaculars.
Oh, it's getting cold.
B2.
This is a copy of the, what the hell is this? This is a copy of Marvel Comics All New Wolverine Annual number 1 from 2016. Near Mint or Above, Camp Stewart. The cover itself is a masterpiece. It's a Reservoir Dogs homage featuring Gabby, Laura, and Spider-Gwen.
Lee for B2.
Oh, nice book. Who is that fat raccoon? What is that thing?
Oh, that's Bat. Honey Bat.
You're not allowed to call them that anymore.
I know that's the clone of X-23's
Yeah.
pet. It's like a honey badger.
Okay, so yeah, well, that's her code
Yeah,
name,
oh,
right?
okay.
Gabby's code name is Honey Badger. So that's her pet?
Yeah, I think she has the pet.
Okay. So don't call it a fat one because Gabby's going to come get me.
B3.
That was my takeaway. This is a copy. This is a Ryan pulled this one out.
If nobody
Copy
buys
of Marvel
this,
Comics
I'm getting it.
Siege. This was a one-shot, issue 1 from 2010. Neiman Plus. The title was called Storming Asgard: Heroes and Villains. Greg Dossier was the writer, but this is a Greg Land variant cover featuring the female Loki.
Hello.
The female Loki.
Once you go Loki, you never go.
This is one of those. Gotta dig them out. Chris Ben Duchesne. Send one forward. There it is. And where are we putting that one? That's gonna be in the B3 slot.
B3, Chris.
I don't want to linger too much. I don't want to sound like one of those. Here's the way you were filming it, Jake. It didn't look right.
B4.
This is a 2-pack of books we put together, so a 2X lot. Both copies of Superman, issue 123 of 1997. Cover A, which is the first one Jake just flashed by. Cover A, that's in Neiman Plus condition. That is a glow in the dark.
Oh, yeah, this one?
Yeah, can I get that? Show me some glow in the dark.
Golden Dark.
All right, down both up there. There you go. Good, fabulous. So the one to the right-hand side is a cover A glow-in-the-dark cover. The one to the left is the seldom seen, that's a direct variant,
Chris Davis would be.
but no glow-in-the-dark.
All right.
The second print of that is one of the ones you want to seek out too if you happen to be perusing through people's dollar boxes and 50-cent boxes. You can pull one of those out. Ask David Morgan.
B5.
B5 is a copy of the recently released, this really new, Star Wars War of the Bounty Hunters Issue 1, near mint plus or above. This is a 1 in 25 Lionel Francis Yu variant, featuring
John Kamoa for B5.
Hive and Scum and Villainy, Mr. Kamoa. Wow. Golden Glide is sticking it to me for a tune of 10% off or $2 for my public school now. So that leaves one book on the board.
I gotta do B6.
B6.
I want to skip 6.
B6.
But I'm not going to because it's a copy of Venom. This is a one-shot from 2018. It's in near mint or above condition. This was an AMC movie theater giveaway book featuring a Tom Hardy cover.
Hard to find.
Done by Scan, not Khan. Scan. Scan.
Scan.
Savior. I was going with Savior of the Universe.
Oh, that's it.
Chile for B6 and AC Gambit for B3.
Ooh,
AC with a
B3.
huge snipe in the back.
Boom.
So everybody gets an additional 10% off their purchase because we sold out around and somebody made a stupid public claim. So that's the end of round number 3. So
All right, while we set up for round number 4, we got something really important to tell you about.
that last one, all right, I'm not going to lie to you.
All the subscribers at the hall want to know about this one.
Let's do it.
This is a new Image series coming out that'll be weekly from Image. It's an anthology series called Skybound X, and it's going to include a lot of original material from Robert Kirkman, meaning all new stories having to do with The Walking Dead, including
No shit.
Rick Grimes 2000. So it's
And
pretty...
Roberto Clemente?
Or not 2000, I think it's, yeah, Rick Grimes. Anyway, it's Rick Grimes in the future. Don't ask me any of the questions. I don't know what to tell you. Also, they're going to include Clementine, who is the star character from the hit Walking Dead video game. So we'll finally get some comic book series with hers. I believe her first appearance in comic books. And there's a bunch of other stories they're going to put in here, too, that are all new, including stories spinning out of the Ultra Mega series and Manifest Destiny. But the key here is that they're oversized issues. They're coming out every week from Image. Because it's a weekly book, it's awfully hard for retailers to track series like this. If you want it, you must subscribe. These are going to sell out fast. Bunch of first appearances probably in every issue. There. Couldn't make it any easier.
Okay.
Dun dun dun.
So what you're saying is you're not going to overbuy it, so if you want it.
Weekly series tend to get a little crazy to track.
A little
so-
dicey?
Yep.
Dicey, Harry?
Yep.
So round number 4 is 6, and then a bonus round featuring signed books, some pretty amazing stuff.
Yep. Excited about that.
Jacked and pumped and jacked. I'm gonna kick back. I can't wait. Round number 4, halfway mark officially.
Round number 4.
Haven't got the Heartbreak Hill though yet. We're getting there. Keep pumping. Let's go.
Here we go. A1, everybody.
2X lot. Just spread those babies out. Copies of DC Comics New 52 Red Lanterns, issues 0 and 1. The 0 is on the left, issue 1 is on the right. Both are really choice first print copies, Damn Plus or above. 2011, 2012 were the years. Milligan, Ed Bennis, Adrian Seiss. So first solo team for the Red Lanterns. First again, title and the origins of a lot of the characters. If you know the Red Lanterns. That Green Lantern HBO Max series is coming and people are jacked about it.
Yep.
You can start to see it and all the prices starting to go up. People are really interested in other lanterns. So
I'd be surprised if we don't get the Red
keep
Lanterns
an eye out.
eventually.
We're going to get a little bit in there. So
I have to hit that at one point.
Atrocitus, the whole thing, Bleeze.
Yeah, that's what they're thinking of Bleeze, and they may say Atrocitus.
You get Dexter, man. There's a 2-page, the first, when you open up the cover issue, the first
I have
thing
that-
you see is Dexter.
I have that
2
original
pager.
art.
It's awesome.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
You got that? Crazy. Let's do it.
That's in the B1.
$17.
Or excuse me, A1.
The Red
Worth
Lanterns.
Every penny.
A1.
See that one. Dexter. I love Dexter.
Dexter is my favorite Red Lantern.
Those of you who know are going to recognize this next book. It's check it out. A2.
This is a copy of Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man issue 1 from 2017, near Mentor Above. It's the first print copy written by Chip Zdarsky and Andy Kubert doing the art, the cover, and the interiors. First appearance of Teresa Parker, who turns out is the sister of Peter Parker. Who knew? Teresa Parker, first appearance, sister of the Spider-Man, Peter Parker.
Sorry?
And that's in the A2 slot.
I think G meant A2. Put B2, but I think he means A2.
Double check. Double check the mat. We're going to put that in the A2 slot. Let Mr. Lee.
A2.
Mr.
A2.
Lee's want that one. Just follow Mr. Lee.
He can
10%
he can
off.
sniff these
Yeah,
out.
he's got them. Pretty cool. So the A3 slot. Thank you, Jake. Round number
A3. Coming up, A3.
A3 is a copy of the recently released Beta Ray Bill issue 3. So near mint plus or above the estimated grade of this. This is a 1 in 25 Mike Del Mundo variant. That is friggin' awesome.
Yep. Very cool.
Colors are phenomenal. Beta Ray Bill. So a 1 in 25 ratio variant. We would have had to buy 25 of, say, cover A, or cover A and B, or whatever combined to qualify to buy one of these. That's why ratio variants are sought after, because of their rarity.
This series is
Or
so
less
good.
than.
Such a good read. People are loving it too. We're selling. I think we sell more of this than
Daniel
any other
Warren
Marvel
Johnson.
book
They're
right
great.
now.
Daniel Warren Johnson. And the series is great. Beta Ray Bill's the man. Where we putting Beta Ray Bill? He's
A3.
on A3.
A3.
Thank you. We'll come back to him. We'll come back to that.
G for A3.
That core bite. Chi Lee for A3.
Oh,
Come on.
oh, it's free.
It's
Got piece.
There's nothing going on. What the hell?
A4.
A4 is a copy of The Avengers, issue 279 from 1987. Their mentor above, white pages, Roger Stern, John Buscema, and Tom Palmer. So John Buscema and Tom Palmer. Awesome. Roger Stern writing Captain Marvel, excuse me. So Monica Rambeau becomes the chairperson of the Avengers in this book. And our man, Dr. Druid, my personal idol in the left-hand corner. First time he joins the team. $15. It's got Dane Whitman. It's got She-Hulk. That's a pretty cool team.
That is a good team.
Outside of Dr. Druid.
Yeah.
But I guess he beats freaking Gilgamesh.
Yeah.
He was the forgotten one for a reason. Don't let him fool you.
A5.
A5 is a copy of
Oh,
now truly
super
classic
hot.
Marvel Star Wars issue 4, 2015. BMN plus or above, first print copy, John Tyler Christopher exclusive. Put out by JTC.
He's no
Less
good to
than
me, Dad.
3,000. Boba Fett. This is another rocket ship, this one here. Jacked and bumped.
As in the A5 spots.
That's before he painted his armor over. That's in the A5 slot, that phenomenal look.
A6.
This is a copy of Image Comics Blackbird issue 1 from 2018. Neiman Plus first print copy. Brad Humphries, Jen Bartel doing the interiors. And this is a Fiona Staples variant cover. So this is a neo-noir fantasy series, but Jen Bartel's interiors are just fabulous. And Fiona Staples, who most of us know from Saga, does that variant cover.
Then the same faces.
Mr. Touche,
Aha.
right up the alley. Think alike. You know, Jen Bartel's so good. It's great to see her own covers. So she did the cover A, so it's like, okay, I want to see her cover too.
Here's B1.
B1 is a copy of the super low print run small press book that, I don't know where you got this one from, Jake. This is from LP Comics. High quality book though. Heavy cardstock cover. It's really well done.
John Camoa from B1.
Whoa.
$25. I think my dad actually sold that one today. I had my dad on the preview video. I had fun with him, man. He's funny. He's cracking me up.
This is another Chris find here.
Chris, another Chris pull.
B2.
Oh, yeah, there they are. Two of them together here. So we got two copies of these for you. Marvel's Black Widow issue 1 from 2016. Both are in near mint or above condition. This is the series that was written by Mark Waid and artwork by Chris Samney. These are third print copies.
Yep.
So you got the green logo instead of the first print.
Franz and Sissa.
Franz for one of them.
Yep. And Joe Barone for the other.
Mr.
Joe
Barone
Barone for the other one.
Coming around the corner here in round number 4. My lights out. Things are just falling apart here.
B3.
Roger. This is a copy of Marvel's Greatest Comics. So this is a reprint line, one of Marvel's reprint lines. This one was doing reprinting Fantastic Four issue 68, so the classic Bronze Age book. This book features white pages, is in near mint minus or above condition, so this book is in great shape. I just love the whole look of it. Again, it reprints Fantastic Four issue 68, white pages, Dan Lee, Jack Kirby, and minus only $8.
Wow.
Now reprints, almost every Marvel title had reprints at one time or
Even-
another.
even
Even the
Jared-
reprints, people are seeking them out because they got
Yeah.
different colored covers or there's some change done to these original. So we're finding a big desire for these. A lot of people looking for them. So here's your chance, classic Marvel Fantastic Four book from the Bronze Age for only $8.
In the B3 spots. So this
All
would be
price points. Oh, we take all inclinations, as Littlefinger would say.
B4.
I was looking at you, Ryan.
Wow.
This is one that Jake kicked in this week. DC, excuse me, is this a Black Label book, right?
Yes, sir.
DC Black Label book, thank you. Nice House on the Lake. Issue 1, near mint plus. This is Alan Deladara cover, 1 in 25 variant.
John Kamoa for B4 and Chile for B3.
Ah, nice. John Kamoa is going fishing. Great shape, John. Thank you. Next, Mr. Lee.
That story is amazing.
Is it cool?
It is really
Yeah,
good.
people, the first, right? All the covers, all the issues.
They all went up.
Hot book.
James Tynian's on fire.
Sold them out before 2 o'clock last week, I thought, right?
Just about, yeah.
Yeah.
B5.
B5 is a copy of the classic Incredible Hulk issue 143 from 1971. Very fine plus. So 885, a really nice copy of this book. Roy Thomas, Dick Ayers, Herb Trimpe. First appearance of Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's not the first, but there's an Arnold ad in there too.
Oh, that's
I think we
right.
posted it on the page. It's awesome.
Joe Barone for B5.
Of course, Joe Barone for B5. Oh, yeah! Koozies for Joe Barone.
Joe gets a koozie.
Share them with your students, Joe. Give them the koozies. Show me care. Give a Hall koozie. Show you care. Show you give up. That's going to be the slogan. Sell some koozies.
B6.
B6 is a copy of DC Comics Superman, issue 161 from the year 2000. Remember when Y2K was our big problem? Jesus Christ. Near mentor above, Jeff Loeb, Ed McGuinness, an early Harley Quinn appearance in Cameo. So she's on the cover there as is Kane, but she's also got a page and a half in there. Early Harley Quinn in the regular Marvel DC universe, comic universe.
Chris Davis for B6.
Mr. Davis. Chris Davis needs that free poster.
Chris, I'll tell you what, you want to move the tripod because we're at the end of the round, and then we'll show off that poster there.
All right.
Chris, just one.
Don't be shorting Mr. Davis's poster, man. Don't be doing it.
Oh, Chris, what did you get?
Did you get which Chris are you referring to?
Chris Davis, the winner.
Let's go. So that's an eBayer. eBay me.
See what we got. Oh, King in Black action, if you want to lower that a little bit, Chris. Ryan Stegman's King in Black promotional poster going to Mr. Davis.
Pretty cool.
I like the two-handed action over there, Chris. That's great.
Nice job. You okay?
A couple of books left up on the board for round number 4, including the A1 spot. This is a Red Lanterns 2-issue lots. These books came out in 2011, 2012. You got issue 0, as well as issue number 1 for just $17. Near mint plus condition on these two books together. It's the first solo team of the Red Lanterns, so you get their origins there. $17. That's in the A1 spot.
Coming out of the blackest night.
And over in the A5 spot, it's the hard to forget.
Didn't they
easily
just
recognized-
homage that
They did
already?
Yeah, they put it in Empire Strikes Back
Didn't they rip it
label
out?
up here.
homage it already?
War of the Bounty Hunters.
Yep.
No shit.
Yep.
No shit.
So this John Tyler Christopher exclusive variant cover is in the A5 spot. Near mint or better condition on this copy for just $75. As John mentioned earlier, this book is just going up, 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 up.
Noticing a lot of artists with 3 names.
A5 for that one.
There's a theme.
And that is it for round number 4.
It used to be Sean Gordon Murphy, but we got rid of the Gordon.
That's true. Daniel Warren Johnson
And Warren Johnson.
and Huckley. Well, that's 2 names. All right, before I screw
John
anything,
Tyler Christopher.
let's keep going back to him. All right, we're going to set up for round number 5, everybody's
Jason
favorite
Johnson.
round.
Yeah, the penultimate round.
That's right. Or in this case, the
People are pumped. People are jacked and pumped for friggin' He-Man.
Masters of the Universe is coming to TV screens near you, but before that Netflix series begins, we're going to get this official
Who's
prequel.
Skeletor?
Mark Hamill.
No shit.
Yeah, does a great job on it. So this comic book, 4-issue comic book series from Dark Horse will be co-written by the series showrunner Kevin Smith. It is the official prequel to the upcoming
Kevin Smith wrote it,
Netflix
too?
show. Yep, co-wrote it. Co-wrote it. Yep, it's the real deal. This has to do with, I believe, it's the origins of He-Man's power sword. So they're going to get into that a little bit in these 4 issues. Coming out soon from Dark Horse Comics. So make sure you let us know here at the hall if you want to add this to your pull list. That
So
way
you
you don't
know
miss
I'm
out.
always jacked.
Oh, is he a big?
Oh yeah, he's already scared. Hey, where's those variants? What do you got? The Manoli alert is out. We gotta raise the flag in Manoli's face. Okay, here it comes. He-Man. Let's do it. What are we doing? Round 5 here?
This is round number 5
And
coming
then a
up.
bonus. We're doing pretty good on time. Not too bad. Want to be respectful of people's time and not keep you here for 3 hours bidding 50 cents. I'll give you $1.75 for that.
I'll give you $2.14.
How long does this go to? You'll be here like 2 in the morning going, what the? Where are we? Hey, speaking of which, where the hell are we?
This is round number 5,
Let's
starting with
get
A1.
on.
A1, let's go.
A5 and then win for you. This is a copy of Uncanny X-Men issue 138 from 1980, near mint, the estimated grade of this book, by the creative team of Chris Claremont, John Byrne, and Terry Austin. This is the issue when Cyclops leaves, so this is the one after we get the death of Jean Grey. This is a newsstand copy.
Quitter.
So around 1979, there was a divergence in the force. No, comic books started being distributed to direct shops like comics and so forth. But before that, they were sold in newsstand spinner racks. And they usually got bent to shit, candidly. They got beat up, right? And to get credit back for the book, the retailer would have to cut the top of the cover off, which you've seen before in bins, I'm sure. So a lot of these got destroyed in the newsstand era. So it's just people that collect just those niche books. That's why we pointed out. Aren't you glad you asked?
Indeed I am.
Shall I go on?
That's in the A1 spot.
You want more? 'Cause I'm prepared.
I don't want to see sneaking up.
I was about to say,
You have to sit at the dinner table until you ate whatever it was.
This is A2.
I'm having a
A2.
flashback. This is a. We have 2 of these, as denoted by the blue starburst. There's Sam Wilson, Captain America issue 14, 2016. Both are in near mint plus condition. Nick Spencer, Paul Reynaud working together on this book. This has the £, take back the shield. So Sam Wilson, Captain America, highly sought after book. Only $15 a piece.
Friends on System 32.
Must have been a good weekend. Mint plus. We got 1 of those left for somebody. $15. Those are going to go in the A2 slot.
A2.
Right next to that Beauty X-Men book. This is one that Jake kicked in. I was like, what the hell you give me this for? But,
This is one of my old
but,
high school photos. Oh, A3.
there
Sorry.
it is. This is a copy. So Boom actually did a line of Disney comics, come to find out. This one's called Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers issue 1. Put out in 2011. This book is in near mint plus condition. This features a Lionel Castanelli cover. So Lionel Castanelli, highly sought after variant artist himself, does this Boom Comics Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. This thing turns out to be rare. Boom
Yep.
didn't have the license that long, and it was just a bit of a mess from the get-go's, I guess.
And older kids, all ages comics are often hard to find in good shape because they're given to kids and the kids wreck them. But
They muckle them. They beat the bag out of them.
Yeah.
Perfect for the dollar bins. But this one, yeah, turns out to be a rare comic. So Boom Comics Disney's Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers with a Castanelli cover A.
In the
Awesome
A3
stuff.
spot.
Naaman Plus.
That was one of my favorite Disney afternoon
Yeah,
shows.
Yeah.
that was awesome.
Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers?
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
That, Gummy Bears, and Tailspins.
Oh, Tailspin.
Did you watch those from the womb? What are you talking about? All excited. Oh, reruns. Cool. Okay. A4.
A4 is a 3X lot. It's a whole lot of books. And the called Amazing Spider-Man issues 565, 566, and 567. Each book is in Naaman or above condition. We get the first appearance of the character Anna Kravinoff, the daughter of Kraven the Hunter.
Sergey.
First Anna Kravinoff, second Anna Kravinoff, and first cover. So all parts 1 to 3 of the storyline, Kraven's first hunt. Remember, we had the last hunt, and now here's the first hunt, and it just happens to be his daughter. Do
Alan
it,
Chan for A4.
Mr. Chan.
So, Ryan, I just realized that for the entirety of the evening, you've been having to stare at my back. I apologize. I wish I didn't have to subject you to that. I know it's not a pretty sight.
The virtual knives. Daggers.
Your pay is already set, but
right,
keep
A5.
keep trying. A5.
A5 is a copy of Marvel Comics Iceman issue 1, 1984, Naaman Plus, white pages. Mike Zeck doing the cover. So first miniseries, first solo for Bobby Drake, the Iceman. Highly sought after and high grades.
Super cool.
There we go.
Iceman's going to go in the A5 slot.
Runs
A5.
on system
Oh,
for A5.
oh, wait a minute.
Mike
Wait a
Zeck.
minute. Woo! Franz is getting some free
Franz
stuff.
with free shit.
What do you get?
Dark Knight Rises on Blu-ray.
Nice. There you go, Franz.
All right. Spoiler alert. Is that, show that again? Dark Knight Rises? Isn't that the one where Batman's girlfriend kills the bad guy?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
No
Spoiler
guns.
Spoiler alert.
I told you. No guns.
Franz and where we at here? We're at A6 by my count.
That's correct.
What the hell's Chip and Dale still doing up there?
All right, A6.
Wow, what's going on over there? This is a copy of Batman Beyond issue 40 from the year 2020. Hey. Naaman Plus, the estimated grade of this one, which is a first print copy written by Dan Jurgens. Chen and Dustin Nguyen doing the cover. This is Batman Beyond, Batwoman Beyond Revealed. Jesus, let me try that again.
Ben Shane for A3.
A3.
A3 to Ben
Ah, there
Duchesne.
it is. Rare. Ben, the long shot. Nice pickup. That's it. Alana Grayson, we talked about her earlier. We had her first
Oh,
appearance.
okay.
Which Mr. Chen got.
Cool. So that's in the A6 spot
Mr.
for that
Lee, I should
Batman
say.
Beyond book. B1.
Batwoman Beyond Revealed. This is a copy of Marvel's Moon Knight, issue 1, 2014, Naaman Plus. First print copy, Warren Ellis, Declan Shavely. So Ellis, the writer, Shavely doing the art in that awesome cover. First full appearance of Mr. Knight, who was one of
Awesome.
Moon Knight's
Woohoo.
one of Moon Knight's alter egos.
And it's great.
I think his first cameo is in what, Secret Avengers, if I'm right? He pulled that one out recently too. Mark Spector.
That is a
Moon
seriously
Knight.
great run. That Warren
Yeah,
Ellis
it's a
run is
beautiful
amazing.
copy. It's a center, you know. B2.
B2.
B2 is a copy of DC
Another
Comics
favorite.
Green Lantern, issue 54 from 1994. This book is in Naaman or above condition. It features white pages, written by Mike Martz. Did I say Mike Martz? Mike Martz is the coach to the Rams.
Is it Mike Mars?
Mike Mars. I said Mike Martz. Ex-coach of the Rams, but Mike Mars. Daryl Banks doing the artwork. This book features the murder of Alex DeWitt, and this is where we get the term fridging. So Kyle Rayner's girlfriend gets killed by a character called Major Force, who essentially stuffs her in the fridge, and it caused such a furor, understandably, in the comic community. It's changed a lot of the way comics are published and came up with the term fridging. That's what it is. So this is the book which has happened, issue 54, high grade copy, $18.
This will be one of those books that will go down like,
In
history.
infamy.
It'll just be one of those historical notes in comic history.
Oh yeah, you think of it now, it's like it's not even
Yeah.
considerable.
B3.
This one I absolutely adore. This is a copy of Marvel Comics Uncanny Tales issue 2 from 1974. This book is in VG fine condition, so maybe 4.55, somewhere thereabouts. It's for black. Cover's fabulous. It's just a phenomenal cover, and it's actually done by Carl Burgos. So Carl Burgos was one of the first artists over at Timely Comics, which became Atlas, which became Marvel.
Chris Davis for B3.
So Chris Davis, nice book. But Burgos is actually one of the co-creators of the original Human Torch. He was the writer and the artist. So he comes back some 30 years later to do this random cover going to Chris Davis. Let you see it. It's awesome.
All right, these are going to take a little bit of extra visual aid here. We'll walk you through
Little
it.
visual aid. Yeah, these are going to take a little bit. These are going to have some slides with it. These are copies of, Jesus, I don't even know now. This is a Spider-Man 3X lot featuring Spectacular Spider-Man 257, Amazing Spider-Man 434, and Peter Parker 91. They were all part of this storyline called ID Crisis. These are double cover variants. So the top cover, as you can see, are all different characters that Peter Parker took on the personas of. And then on the inside cover, through the magic of Jake, shows us what the inner covers look like.
So on the far left, you have the cover that we just showed you, the top cover. You open that, and you get the hidden cover in there. Thank you, Ryan. And there's the Amazing Spider-Man number 434.
Pretty cool.
With the top cover on the far left, you open that, and you get the Amazing Spider-Man cover on the far right. And Peter Parker Spider-Man number 91 starts with that dust cover on the far left.
Looks like Black Bolt meets Batman.
Yeah,
Chi Lee for B4.
so B4 to Chi
They're
Lee.
interesting. So there are versions of it without the double covers too.
Oh, look at that. Wow.
Come on. That's
The
awesome.
fisherman says they're 25% off. Boop.
He's
telling
playing
you.
chess. We're all playing
Yeah,
chess.
really.
So it's
Not
happening.
only that, he's playing that.
That's a
3D
great set, though.
He's playing that 3D hollow chess from Star Trek.
The Star Trek one.
This is B5. What do we got?
B5 is a copy of Secret Wars, Battle World issue 2 from 2015, Nearman Plus. This is Donny Cates' first ever Marvel story. So there's a secondary story in it that features Donny Cates' first Marvel work. Only $10. There it is in the B5 slot. Try to bring you a little bit of everything every week, not just the
B5.
keys, not
That's
just
cool.
Gotta challenge the people. 127 of these. I mean, how much shit you people seen?
Last book of this round in the B6
Seen it
spot.
all. B6, last one of the round is a recent release, Spider-Gwen issue 19, Nearman Plus. This is first Gwenom symbiote. So Gwenom, the character Gwenom, gets her own symbiote. Dr. Elsa Brock.
First
Sounds
appearance.
like she knows Eddie.
Chi Lee for B6.
It is.
B6. Whoa.
That's for
At this
crazy.
point in time, I might as well
Is
just
that
hit
a
the
record?
button
We gotta
if I
figure out
do
what the
choose.
record is. Who had the most double haul? Didn't somebody have like
I think it was Michael
It was
Thompson.
Michael
for a
Thompson
while.
had most?
But I think Chi Lee set the record for most bonus cards.
Yeah,
hit.
most bonus cards in a night. So we got to keep that. After Dark record book.
All right, we're going to do a quick recap of what we got left on the board for round number 5. Chris, I'm going to need your help with that glare there. In the A1 spot, it's X-Men number 138 from 1980. That's great. What you're doing right there is perfect, Chris. Near mint condition on this book, which is when Cyclops leaves the team after the whole Dark Phoenix event. Newsstand copy here, $65. Here, I'll just do it. $65 for this newsstand copy here. It's in the A1 spot.
Basically, folks, that was a give me that fucking thing.
I love this John Byrne cover. It's gorgeous,
Oh, my God.
regardless of who's holding it. Thank you, sir. Let's take that. In the A2 spot, for those of you who enjoyed the Falcon Winter Soldier series, you'll imagine what this is about here. Sam Wilson, Captain America number 14 from 2016. We had 2 copies. One of them got claimed, so we're down to the 1 copy here for $15, and it is in near mint plus condition. Hashtag take back the shield. Great pickup here, especially when
Give
we
me
get
the friggin' shield.
when Sam Wilson shows up in Captain America number 4.
Variant cover.
That's in the A2
Give me
spot.
it. Give me it. Pound sign, give me it, or I'll beat your ass.
Hashtag give me the shield.
All the way
This
over.
guy's evolved.
All the way over in the A6 spot is Batman Beyond number 40. This is first print, and this is when we get Batwoman Beyond revealed. Near mint or better condition
Revealed.
on this $12 copy
Revealed how?
in the A6 spots. Moving down to the lower levels in the B2 spot,
Uh-oh.
it's the classic Green Lantern number 54 that John told you all about earlier. White pages on this near mint or better copy, written by Ron Mars. $18 for this copy from 1994. That's a lot longer ago than it should be. Last book left up here. Come on, everybody. You know you want it. It's the first Donny Cates story written for Marvel Comics, strangely enough, in Secret Wars Battle World, number 2. Near mint or better condition for this book from 2015. $10. That's just going to be a
Donny Cates.
seminal book over time as Donny Cates continues to add to the Marvel Universe canon.
Did we say Donny Cates?
All right, that's it for round number 5. Time's set up for round number 6. Chris looked at me like I was going to say something really important.
But you have that kind of look on your face.
That's my resting face. Let's talk about some more new books coming out this Wednesday.
Marks is getting B5.
B5 to Bob Marks.
Mr. Max.
All right.
Some of these are DC. I threw in a couple of indies for you folks, keep you entertained. Batman Fortnite number 5. This is the penultimate issue to this 6-issue series. Thank God. I mean, Berserker number 3 is out this week. I'm Ron Burgundy. Flash number 771 is also out this Wednesday. Fine comic book shops like the Hall.
Oh, so Flash finally has to deal with the Sanctuary, huh?
But, yep.
Gotcha.
Nightwing number 81. People excited about this. There could be a first appearance. Supergirl. This is the new Tom King series. It's going to be a limited series from Tom King that focuses, obviously, on Kal-El's cousin. Static number 1. Static of the Milestone
All right.
universe
This guy
is
finally
back. He's back, baby.
Last series is what, New 52,
Yeah.
which is impossible to find. That's awesome. Cool.
So a lot of
Oh,
people
Milestone
excited
got
about
the
these.
imprint back too. That's
Yep.
awesome. Cool.
This
Hey, there's
Wednesday.
Crypto.
I thought Streaky was kind of her
Streaky the
her
cat.
thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot about Street.
Yeah, well, Superman.
Don't forget about
Superman
Streaky.
hasn't been taking care of Crypto.
Don't ever forget about Streaky.
Not been around. He's working.
What's her horse's name?
Comet. Actually, by a local guy named that character, Comet. That right in, we had him come in, remember?
That's right.
Gentleman came in and told us the story on how Comet was named. He was the winner of this contest.
Oh,
and-
that's actually.
yeah, it was interesting. So, again, that's Supergirl's had a horse,
Yep.
which turned out to be a man, which is a whole
What?
thing.
Wait,
Go
what?
look it up. It gets
Okay.
bizarre.
Yeah,
So
I'm
the
curious.
whole,
Like a princess.
so
and a frog type of
Supergirl,
deal.
yeah, go.
All
I
right.
thought you were.
let's keep moving.
I thought you were about to tell a limerick or something.
I fell into the ring of fire. It just happened. Is this the final round?
This is round number 6.
Kidding.
There will be a bonus round.
There
This is
is.
the last regular round.
No pressure on that bonus round. Let's do it.
A1.
A1 is a copy of Thor, God of Thunder, issue 20, 2014, near mint. Aaron and Ribic. First, Dario Auger, who is the Minotaur. Minotaur's pretty badass. So first Dario, not Dario Naharis, Dario Auger, who turns into the character the Minotaur. Again, in a now seminal run by Jason Aaron and Asad Ribic. Covers just crush it too. First print copies, God of Thunder. Go look them up. Come back. 20 bucks.
This
A1.
story also includes Old Man Galactus in it. Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, he looks like shit.
AC Gambit for A1.
He's not looking good. AC, what do you get? 15% off will be applied at the time of invoicing. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Final round of the night. We'll be back next week. I'm sure you got a slide.
A2.
Let's keep moving right along. Moving right along. This is a 3X lot.
All right.
So not a set, a lot. A lot of books. So issues 1, 2, and 3 of Image Comics Witches from 2014. All are in near mint plus or above. All the first prints written by Scott Snyder and artwork by Jacques. So all first print copies of Witches, which is also is in development, actually.
This is very cheap.
Great buy, $35, and those are all gradable copies. Witches. All right, what do you get?
Double haul.
Cowboys and Insects.
Chris, tell us what Cowboys and Insects is about. No, I'm kidding.
I was
It's all
going
right.
to say, I gave a great recap at the beginning
You
of the
did.
episode.
Good. What is it about?
Nuclear testing is used more in America, which increases the size of insects, which creates new occupation for cowboys, and it's about the modern American landscape that they live in.
Do the fly swatters get bigger?
It's just it's mostly just ants in this one. They don't really, they have
Like
room to
them? I
expand
love
with
that
other
movie.
bugs.
Them. You seen it? You seen them? It's crazy.
classic.
Yeah, it's good shit.
It
Classic
took
monster movie, 50s.
Chris. It
Sci-fi
took you
monster
3
movie.
times to convince me, but I think I'm finally going to have to read that after
Pretty
hearing
good.
you
Really?
recount
Copies of
that
that?
3 different times. All right, A3.
A3 is a 2X lot. These are copies of Tales of the Green Lantern Corps annuals number 2 and 3 from 1986 and 1987. Both of them enter above condition. Both have stories by Alan Moore, work by John Byrne, Kevin Nolan, and Jose Luis Garcia Lopez.
All my favorites.
Within these 2 books, you get 3 first appearances of Green Lanterns. You got Sodom Yat, who's the protector of 1760. He becomes Ion at one point. First Lot Fan and first Mayan Brune. So 3 Green Lantern appearances.
Those all,
Davis, very good.
Mr. Davis.
those all
18
sound
bucks.
like Star Wars names.
Don't they?
Twilight Green Lantern.
Interesting.
Or do Star Wars names sound like Green Lantern's
I
names?
think it would be that way.
Yes.
Maybe.
George Lucas give me some answers.
I'm neither here to
A4.
confirm or deny. But this is a copy of the Immortal Hulk, Time of Monsters, one shot, recent release here. Nairman Plus, new sold out book, in fact. First print copy written by Al Ewing. This is the first appearance of the Hulk from 10,000 years ago. So the first ever Hulk.
Yep.
OG Hulk.
That's right.
Chris Davis, very 4.
That's him. A lot of people underordered that one. That's one that's going to be a
That's going to be
first OG Hulk. So caveman Hulks. Like true beatdown level.
Stone Age Hulk.
Stone Age Hulk.
Fred Flintstone Hulk. A5.
I was going there. These ones we personally picked out of Matthew's collection, and they are fabulous. They are copies of FF, so Future Foundations issues 3, 4, and 5 from 2013, Nairman Plus or above. They're all Mike Allred connecting variants. They were 1 in 20 variants. That one in particular is super hot. Can you place them all the way across? And there is one, so there was 4 of them total. The one that's missing is of Ant-Man. I'm guessing Matt just collected the ladies' ones. Can you show Medusa too?
Yep.
In there? It's pretty awesome. Mike Allred, 1 in 20s across the board, $45.
Those are awesome.
The She-Hulk one alone on the 6th one is the one, or the 4th one, excuse me. There it is.
Oh,
Here we go.
so those are all in the A5
Mike
spot.
Allred. Great guy, Mike and Laura Allred. She always colors Mike's work. Nice lady, too.
A6, everybody.
6.
Say it with me. A6.
A6 is a copy of Superman 10-Cent Adventure, one shot, 2003, Nairman Plus. Scott McDaniel did the artwork and cover on this one. This is the first appearance of Seer L, who is the Supergirl in this timeline. These are going for 20 plus right now.
Chris Davis for 8.
Superman 10-Cent Adventure. A lot of these got Marco. Yeah, 10-Cent Adventure. Cost $10. I mean, 10 cents. Now look at it. It's grown up.
B1. B1.
B1 is a copy of the recently released Marvel Comics Dr. Aphra issue 10, Nairman Plus. R.A. Height 1 in 25 variant.
Ooh.
So a 1 in 25 ratio variant on Dr. Aphra, Star Wars, part of the War of the Bounty Hunters as well. They got that similar masthead, huh? Going
Yep.
across that whole storyline.
Yep.
Up until October.
Really?
The rest of the year.
Shows, yeah, sounding great. So 1 in 20. So under ratio right there. Star Wars under ratio variant, $20. And that one's going to go in the B1 slot. Thank you very much. B to me.
And
Me
a
too.
sunburn on my balls.
Sunburn on
B2.
the ball spot. Where are at? Guardians of the Galaxy, issue 1, 1990, very fine plus. So 885. This is the Jim Valentino series. First appearance of Taserface.
Taserface.
Fucking Taserface. That is ridiculous.
It's a metaphor.
Was it in Guardians 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taserface.
Keeley for B2.
B2.
First Taserface.
Is that the first time Chi Lee hasn't gotten a bonus?
Yeah, no bonus. Shut him down. Rejected. Matumbo.
No, not
Matumbo.
in my house. My favorite player in the 90s.
B3.
Oh, Matumbo. B3 is a copy of Fear Itself Fantastic Four. So Fear Itself FF one shot from 2011. Naman Plus. Cullen Bunn's the writer. Tom Grummett. Gabrielle Delato cover. First appearance of the character Serpent. The first Serpent. The Forgotten Asgard. And,
Keeley for B2.
yeah, essentially. So Ben Grimm is imbued with that hammer.
Yeah.
And it runs through the whole thing and he becomes a whole different being.
Do that again, Chris. You get a cozy.
It's a little weird. Ladies and gentlemen, do we have to listen to any more of this?
Yes,
Wait
for
the
at least
last
another
three
half
until the
round.
bonus round?
Building the
'Cause
tension.
we're all here for the bonus round.
B4.
I'm just glad you're here. This is a 3X lot of books. 3X. Rick and Morty presents Vindicators. This is a one shot. All are issues number 1. We got covers A and B, and we got a second print. That's the second print. So
Second
covers
print.
A and B long sold out, these beauties.
Second print.
Now, people have been touting first Pickle Rick, but it can't be the first Pickle Rick. Do they bring Pickle Rick forward? This one's getting a lot of Pickle Rick love.
I think it's about the Vindicators because they're getting a spin-off
Which is
TV
like
show.
a Suicide Squad meets the X-Force type of
Yeah.
thing in
Yeah.
the Rick and Morty world.
But no, this is the first time in comics Pickle Rick was.
First Pickle Rick in comics.
Really?
Yep.
Was he on a cover before though? I don't know, man. That's
Not before this one.
I was
He on
seeing
the
that
cover
when I was
afterwards.
looking at I was checking out the prices and I'm like, this is first Pickle Rick, but I remember Pickle Rick and something else.
After this came out, he was on the cover.
Okay.
One
This
of
is
the regular
old.
ones
Okay.
after this.
All right. Well, there we go.
And
Well, I don't
can't
think
wait
I
for the
properly
Vindicators
hummed it
spin-off.
up then. Yeah. First Pickle Rick, baby, in comics.
That's the B4
Cover A,
spot.
cover B, and then the second print.
Yeah, hard to find all
Rick
together
and
like
Morty. Jake kicking those in.
I'd pick it up.
First Pickle Rick. Who found those? You, Ryan? Did you find First Pickle Rick? Was that you? Dug those up? Interesting.
that. All right, B5. Here we
Two
go.
more. Another 2X lot. Copies of Astonishing X-Men issue 1 from 2004. Both are in Naman Plus condition. The 2X lot work by Joss Whedon and John Cassidy. You get the first print copy, which is on the left, and you get the director's cut, which goes in depth. The breakdowns on Cassidy's work is just phenomenal.
Keeley for B5.
Yeah,
B5,
great
she
book.
leads.
Ooh-wee. And the last one in the regular Holocomics After Dark, episode 127, is gonna be. Gotta finish strong here. Finish strong.
B6.
Be strong.
What do we got?
This is a copy of Amazing Spider-Man issue 1, 2014. Near Enter Above. This is an oversized book too. Tough to find in high grade. First print copy written by Dan Slott. Scotty Young cover. Scotty Young, Spider-Man variant.
Keeley for B6.
First Cindy Moon,
First Cindy Moon.
who later
B6.
becomes Silk. Have they made a statue of that yet? That Spider-Man?
That's a good question.
I've got this one on
They've done, yeah. That'd
Ben?
be great.
All right, we're going to set up for the final round of the evening.
So that's it?
Well,
You're not going to bring it around again?
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, so Keeley already has it, so it's going to Franz and Sissa.
Franz and Sissa.
We can take a quick look here at round number 6.
He was so hyped on the bonus round.
Yeah, it's just fucking frothing. It's like,
He's like,
I got really
doesn't
excited.
read.
So over in the A5 spot, thank you, John, for reminding me, we've got a Fantastic Four 3-issue lot. These are issues 3, 4, and 5 with the Mike Allred connecting covers.
I think you're right.
So we've got Medusa on one of them. These are all by Mike Allred.
Medusa.
There. These are all 1 in 20 variants. 1 in 20 Mike Allred connecting variants. And that is in the A5 spot for just $45, all near mint plus, or maybe even better. Down here in the B1 spot, it's Dr. Aphra number 10, a 1 in 25 variant
Bonus round.
for just $20.
Bonus round's coming, Jake. You got
1
it.
in 25 variant, near mint or better condition from this year, actually. There you go. So the current volume of Dr. Aphra. And those Rick and Morty books are still sitting in the B4 spot. This is quite the find because you get not only cover A of the first print, cover B, but you also get the second print of cover A. So this is Rick and Morty Presents The Vindicators, 3-issue set for $25 in near mint or plus, near mint plus condition. That is B4. Thank you. Yes, sir. Features the first appearance of Pickle Rick, as we discussed earlier. So I believe now I finally managed to cover everything in round 6.
It is. Did it. Nice
I'm
job.
so
Wrapped it
excited
up.
for the bonus round.
Jake, is this no pressure now, man.
I
This
got a
thing's been
little
building.
ahead of myself.
What do we got here?
So we're quickly going to set up for that. While you look at the top of Chris's head and that lovely slide there.
So this person's pumped.
How was your weekend, Ryan?
That was fantastic. Did a lot of outdoor activities.
Anything you can tell us about?
Roger, Roger.
I went to Moore State Park in Paxton, which was pretty awesome. So it was a nice pond, a couple cool waterfalls.
Oh, nice. I didn't get the call, but maybe next time.
Maybe next time. Let's see. I have to check it out first, make sure it's worthy. So.
Banging it up.
That's a good answer.
Coming right back with extra bonus round. I guess we're going to try to throw in a bonus round every week now. So we're getting down a little bit early and figure we'll try to bring you some more books, at least for the next few months. We hope. God willing and the comic gods withstanding.
We finally made it to the bonus round. We're all here together. Kumbaya.
I love how you let the slide just speak on its own behalf. It's good shit.
Didn't want to mess this one up. All right, B6, or rather,
A1.
bonus round,
Hey,
A1.
hold on. Go over there and come back. Compose.
I'm
Get it
good.
going.
I'm good. I'm all set. We ready? All right, good.
This is you, man. I'm just
Oh, my
here
God.
I'm just here for the scenery.
God be with you. All right, A1, everyone, is Batman Rebirth. This is a one-shot that kicked off, as we discussed earlier. These are all going to be signed books, in case you missed that. So this is the one-shot that kicked off the Batman Rebirth run for DC Comics back in 2016. It is signed by Tom King, as you can see right there.
For A1.
Well, that was quick.
I didn't get a chance to play my bit.
Yeah, near mint or better condition on this book. This was obtained in person, so we can tell you it is legitimate, Mr. Lee.
Prism signature is perfectly legitimate.
It is legitimate.
There you go. Perfect. All right, A2, coming at you. A2 is New X-Men number 114 from 2001. This is the beginning of the really seminal Grant Morrison run on the book. It is signed on the cover there by Frank Quietly. It also has the value of being the first appearance of Cassandra Nova.
Great character.
Yep. This was also obtained in person. Near
By me.
mint by John right here. He can verify that. It is in near mint or better condition. $40.
So let me position that for you. So this one, and there'll be a few that don't have COAs, right? Certificate of Authenticity. We have many that do. Some of these are from personal collections, so they were witnessed in person. If you ever receive a book, send it in, it's not authentic, give you 100% of the money back. Okay? Guaranteed that all these are legit. Obtained in person or have COAs, whatever those are worth too, but
Cool.
always a guarantee. Sorry, Jake.
No, that's quite all right. So one of the best runs on X-Men, I think a lot of us here are in agreement. Written by Grant Morrison, signed by Frank Quietly, one of my favorite artists. That is in the A2
Did a
spot.
variant for us.
That's true. He did.
Really good variant.
A3, this is these are both signed as a 2-issue lot.
Uh-oh.
Speaking of He-Man and Masters of the Universe, so this is from 2012. It's issues number 1 and number 2. They are signed by Philip Tan. You can see right here, Philip Tan.
Chris Davis, Ray 3.
And I'll show you real quick, even those going home with Chris Davis on issue number 2. Signed by Philip Tan right there. Issue 2. Thank you, Chris. Great Chris Davis. The next signed book in our bonus round is in the A4 spot. This is Moonshine, number 1 from Image Comics, signed by writer Brian Azzarello. Kind of hard to miss right there, one of the shop's favorite writers. Brian Azzarello. Near mint plus condition on this book from 2016, just $25, and it comes with a Midtown Comics certificate of authenticity right there. You'll see several here this evening from Midtown Comics.
Yeah, we bought this crazy collection. It's at least a long box plus a signed books. It's been crazy to go through.
And this is in the A4 spot for Moonshine number 1.
Brian Azzarello.
A5. A5 is Action Comics Special from 2018. Action Comics Special number 1 is signed by Dan Jurgens. And I believe we have the certificate of authenticity from
Dynamic Forces.
Dynamic Forces, yep. Authenticating Mr. Jurgens.
It's number 2. There's only
Oh, yeah.
275 of them. Pretty.
Yeah, pretty,
I don't-
that's
I don't
good.
have
Good
the
point.
Notes.
Small print run of only 275. This is number 74. Good point, John. Still sealed there from Dynamic Forces. Moving on to A6. A6 is a nice one here. Wonder Woman, 75th anniversary special from 2016 is in near mint or better condition. It is signed on the inside cover by Gail Simone. And we have the certificate of authenticity from Midtown Comics there. So Gail Simone signed A6,
Yeah,
going to
that's
Mr.
the-
Lee.
Jim Lee variant. Thing's
Very
phenomenal.
cool. B1 will be our next signed book here. We're at the halfway mark for the bonus round. B1 is a 2-issue lot, Dark Knight's Metal number 1. So this was a Midtown Comics variant cover by Simon Beasley. And they're signed by, one of them is signed by writer Scott Snyder and the artist Greg Capullo. And in both cases, there is a certificate of authenticity there. And the other one, Greg Capullo right there on the Midtown variant by Simon Beasley. Bisley, I beg your pardon.
No, Bisley's
I don't want him
crazy.
to show up and
I don't-
smack
yeah,
me
I'm
with a
not
bottle of
gonna-
whiskey.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
B2. If I know my Roman numerals, this is 1975, an Image Comics book written by Joe Casey, signed by Joe Casey, right there. Certificate of authenticity for Midtown Comics, thusly. This came out in 2018. The book is in near mint plus condition. I believe there was news not too long ago about it being optioned, unless I'm mistaken.
$2. Joe Casey.
Yep, it's a good pickup there. Image Comics number 1 in the B2 spots. In the B3 spots, one of my favorite reads from Image Comics, Sacred Creatures number 1 from 2017. This is a first print, and it has 2 signatures on it, both the writer Pablo Raimondi, as well as the artist Klaus Janson.
Wow, Jansen.
Yep, we have our Midtown Comics
You can tell there was
COA there.
G Lee for B3.
B3 to Mr. Lee.
Coming down the stretch. The bonus round.
We're in the final stretch here. Yes,
Final.
B4. Irredeemable from 2009. Written by he of Kingdom Come fame, Mark Waid, and signed by Mark Waid. He only signed 500 of these.
That print run is only 500 books total.
Oh, sorry,
So limited
500.
to 500 books
Right.
total.
Gotcha.
I guess it's put up by Earth 2. To find one takes an act of God.
Signed by Mark Waid right there. There's the Earth 2 logo right there. This was obtained in person as well. Near mint plus condition on this $50 copy. Book came out in 2009. There you go.
Both the signature and the fact that it's so limited, it's just rare.
I've never seen
before.
Before,
I've never
one of
seen
Mr.
that
Lee.
cover in person.
And Irredeemable, that is optioned
I believe
too.
so, yeah.
So all these things are
Yep, all
turned into
that
something
Mark Wade Universe stuff is going to
awesome.
get made into something.
Really good too.
B5, Man of Steel, #1. This was a limited series
Best
that
signature ever, this guy.
kicked off the Brian Michael Bendis run on Superman. I really love this story. Yep, signed on the cover there by Brian Michael
You
Bendis.
can never tell.
There were only 600 of these, as authenticated here by the Dynamic Forces Certificate of Authenticity.
Josh Alex for B5.
B5 going to Josh
Wow,
Alex.
that's high. $15.
Oh boy,
That's cool.
somehow we
It's
made it
out
here
on
together.
Reed's cover.
The final book of the evening, as well as our final signed
Final.
book in the B6 spot, is All-Star Batman #1 from 2016. This is signed on the cover by Scott Snyder. We have our certificate of authenticity there from Midtown Comics. This was a Midtown Comics variant. Cover art by Tyler Kirkham.
Chi Lee for B6.
Nearman plus condition on that
Nice
book.
one. That's it.
So we still have 3 signed books left on the board there. Let's take a real quick look at them again.
Lou Correa for B2.
B2,
Wow,
going to
nice
Lou
pickup.
Correa.
Joe Casey.
Picking up the Joe Casey book there, B2.
Lou.
2 books left on the board in that case. In the A2 spot, real quick. New X-Men, #114, written by Grant Morrison, signed by Frank Quietly. Nearman plus condition, that's in the A2 spot. And one of Chris's favorites, Brian Azzarello, did Moonshine here in the A4 spot.
Eduardo Rizzo.
Signed on the cover
Chi
there.
Lee is taking A2 and A4.
A2 and A4 to Mr. Lee.
Lee.
So
There's
that's
no bonus cards this round. We should have said that. No bonus cards, no bonus anything. Prices. That was great. We appreciate people participating. We'll probably do another sign round next week, next couple of weeks at least. We're back next week, right?
We are back
We've been
next
off for
week.
one, so we should be back.
On June 21st, we will be here.
Sign round. Nice job.
Check it out. That will be episode 128 of season 4 next week, next Monday.
Beautiful. Thanks, everyone. Appreciate the support. Ryan will get all the invoicing stuff done tomorrow. Any questions or concerns, let us know. Your support is greatly appreciated. Great job by the guys here getting this together. It comes together in probably about 20 minutes, as you can tell. So have a great night, everybody. Really appreciate it. We'll see you all Wednesday. New Comic Wednesday is going to be a big one this
Woo!
week.
Can't wait.
Have a great night, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
Enjoy.
Go Vegas.
Go Vegas.
Habsack.